Good morning and welcome to this devotion. The other day I was trying to update some software on my laptop and I kept hitting a snag. So, like a good user, I switch my laptop off, or as they say in the classics, I restart the laptop and try again and again. And after the third attempt, my eye catches the FAQ, the frequently asked questions. Some software have the section where they respond to the most frequently asked questions. So I went down that route and I'm chuffed to say I'm sorted. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Am I part of this horde of computer dummies that can't even do the most basic thing? Or is it the software that doesn't, or the software that's struggling with its user friendliness? Of course, I prefer the former to the latter, but I think it's somewhere in between those two. In this Bible, we have this name of this guy named Cain, and he murders his brother. And just after he murders his brother, God asks him, "Where's your brother?" Of course, God knows the answer to the question because God knows. So Cain goes and asks the first question recorded in the Bible, the first question that humanity asks. And in fact, the first question that humanity asks God, who's the recipient of this question. So in Genesis chapter 4, just after murdering his brother, like I said, we get this insight into the state of Cain's heart. And he answers God, "Am I my brother's keeper?" And that just boggles my mind, because am I my brother's keeper? And the answer is, of course, the answer is yes. And over the millennia, the Bible records the answer to this question again and again. And it even goes as far as expanding it onto love your neighbor as yourself. Centuries later, by the time Jesus appears, the question is even posed to Jesus, who's my neighbor that I'm supposed to love? And of course, it's the person who is hungry. It is the person who crosses your path that is in need. It is the person that crosses your path that needs food or clothing or shelter. Those are the ones in need. Those are the ones that we are the keepers of. Those are the ones that God expects us to look after. John Ortberg writes that the primary reason God calls us to servanthood is not just because other people need our service. It is because of what happens to us when we serve. Now, I agree with John Ortberg up to a point, because yes, what it does to us is good, and what it does to us, it softens our heart away from this "am I my brother's keeper" attitude. But I don't think it's the primary reason. I think it's a spin-off. The primary reason is for us to be God's hands and feet to those around us, for us to set an example of what followers of Jesus do to people in crisis. So are you your brother's keeper? And the answer we've been taught again and again is yes. We are expected to love the unloved. We are expected to take care of those that are not cared for. We are expected to be attentive to those that are neglected. So until we meet again, I hope this frequently asked question comes across your path, and that the Spirit would guide you into the right answer. Till we meet again, God bless.